Hello, everyone. We're going to go right over to the other thing. No sound check here. Let's head on over. All right. Let me interact to make this full screen. And then I will bring myself up in a second. I was dealing with we got a copyright thing that had us partially blocked for the Xbox thing. So I was dealing with that and didn't realize how close we were to this. All right, I'm excited for this. All right, here we go.
Please welcome to the stage the creator of Summer Game Fest and your host for this evening, Jeff Keighley.
Jeff.
Yes, let's do it. Hello, everybody. Thanks for coming out tonight to a very, very special event. This is, of course, Death Stranding 2 game premiere. And following on Friday, you probably saw Hideo was with us live at Summer Game Fest. Did you guys see that or with us in the audience? He showed you a scene of Neil. Well, there's going to be a lot more Neil tonight. There's going to be a lot more Hideo, and a lot more of the cast of the game. It's very special. This was the moment for me because we announced Death Stranding 2 at the Game Awards back in a couple weeks away. We're going to launch the game tonight. Of course, Mr. Q will be here. He's going to have the first live game demo you'll see from something you've never seen before with Death Stranding 2. Multiple clips of it. You're going to get a great sense of this game. I've had a chance to play a bunch of it. I played more than 20 hours of it. Enough about me and my experience. Let's hear from the man, the creator of Death Stranding and a true legend in the entertainment world. Please join me in welcoming the world-renowned game creator, Mr. Hideo Kojima.
Kojima!
And Aki will translate, as always. Well, Mr. Kojima, this is a special moment for you and for all of us. Let's take a seat and talk more about Death Stranding 2. Well, Hideo, as I said, I know it's been a long journey to get here. The game is complete. You're beginning the world tour, and we're starting it here in Los Angeles, where we announced the game a number of years ago. I'm sure you must be looking forward to its final release. I know the fans are looking forward to it. So how are you feeling?
I've been creating games for 40 years. So many things. But this time it was special. We had the pandemic. And I became a little sick during the pandemic. And I thought I would never finish DS2. But I made it. And I'm here today for the event. And I'm happy as ever. Thank you so much, everyone.
They're going to be even happier when I think they get to play it. We're all itching, obviously, to play through the full game. I got to play some of it.
God, I can't wait for this game.
June 26th. Why don't you tell people what you have in store for them tonight, for those of you here in the audience, and of course all of you watching the live stream as well.
Well, I edited a couple of trailers you've seen. And I think you're full with trailers, right? My trailers.
Well, we love them.
However, this day is right around the corner, and I secret away. So I'll show you a little opening and also the gameplay, and also invite some cast, and I hope everyone can just enjoy that at the show tonight.
Fantastic. You guys into that? We're very much looking forward to the fact that we're going to have some live gameplay of it. But before we get to the guests and the game, I want to talk a bit about the journey of bringing DS2 to life. You mentioned the COVID pandemic. I know that these were certainly, while it was a challenging time for you personally, I know that affected the story that you wanted to share with the players in that game. Can you maybe talk a little bit about the journey to bring us to this day?
Well, 2015, I started like Death Stranding. That area, the social situation was everyone was divided in solitude. So I made that as a theme for DS1. And I said, everyone, let's get connected. And right after that, the release of the game, we became within the pandemic. And my fiction became a little reality. And I experienced a lot during the pandemic. And since we had internet, we had this connection over digital during the pandemic, which was great. But it moved on too much to digital, and we forgot about analog connection in person. So when I already had the DS2 idea, but I had to scratch that off because I experienced the pandemic. So I rewrote because it's a new connection after pandemic. So I put that in the game system, and I wanted everyone to experience that because it's after the pandemic I created DS2.
So in many ways, you created stories for two games with one version, and you rewrote it and reconceived it.
Well, it was just in my head, when I first, and I'm not going to reveal that.
Well, you're of course back here in Los Angeles now, where we announced DS2 at TGA, and I know LA has been a big part of the story of this game. Coming here to give a live performance back here that we had as well.
Yeah. I come to LA probably a lot. I have a lot of friends here as well. And when I was a child, I saw a lot of dramas like Chance and all these based on Starsky and Hutch, all these California, LA things, and I loved it. And I wanted to be a homicide detective of LA police, but I couldn't be that, I wanted to. That's how much I love LA.
Well, we're glad to have you here. LA loves you, Hideo.
Yeah, there.
As I mentioned, I was lucky enough to be over in Tokyo just a few months ago to get a chance to play through the early parts of Death Stranding. There's a lot of previews that you read online from people that got a chance to experience the first 20 or 30 hours of the game. And it was, the sentiment of DS1, DS2 really takes things to the next level, adds a lot of elements that we'll talk about tonight that really refine a lot of the ideas that you had in the first game. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the shirt that you're wearing. There you go. There's the reveal. Tell us about this.
Well, I've asked Pablo Uchida to draw a new poster. And you remember the DS1 poster he drew, and I'm a big fan of him, so I asked him again to draw a poster for DS2.
Well, that's beautiful. That's first one. That poster there as well. Amazing. Well, thank you for playing with us again. Where is that going to be used? It's a poster, but
Yeah, posters or like the title of the novel that I'll do on like marketing PR things. But it's not for the game package. The game package is, as you know, Sam and Louie. So that would be the PR for the game.
Great. All right. Well, we have so much to show you guys today, including a bunch of gameplay from Death Stranding 2. And I'm sure we're excited to bring out some of our guests and hear from our guests. So first of all, we have a special video message from our first guest. Let's take a look.
Hi everyone, it's Elle Fanning here. I play tomorrow in Death Stranding 2 on the beach, and I know the team's put together a very exciting show for you today. I'm so sorry that I couldn't be there, but I will reconnect with you all very soon. Bye.
Elle Fanning, of course, plays tomorrow, and we'll be seeing some incredible footage of tomorrow in action. Don't want to spoil anything. We're going to learn a lot more about tomorrow tonight. And of course, yeah, tomorrow tonight. Exactly. Makes sense. But now let's welcome some of our other special guests to the stage. First up, she plays the role of Rainey in Death Stranding 2 on the beach. Please welcome to the stage the beautiful Shioli Kutsuna. Fantastic. Our next guest, a man who we all know and love. He plays Higgs back again for DS2. The one and only Troy Baker. Come on out, Troy. And finally, let's bring out someone who's been deeply involved in the music of Death Stranding 2. He's flown all the way from Paris, France to be here. Please give a warm welcome to Woodkick.
Woodkin.
All right, let's take over there. We're all here. All right, well, let's take a seat and get this show started. First of all, I wanted to ask all of you guys about your involvement with Hideo. Shirley, tell me about how did you get involved in this project? How did Mr. Kojima reach out to you?
I got a text from my friend, actress Inko Kikuchi, Japanese actress, and she was like, "Oh, Hideo wants to be in touch with you," and I had no idea what she meant. But the next thing I knew, I was at his office and with like a huge screen with like the most coolest artwork of my faja. He was like briefing me with all the details. Just like that.
Hideo, why did you want to have Shirley in this game?
ですね、日本のキャラクターを出したかったら、
I wanted to have a Japanese character.
他の人を CG にかなり難しいんです。
It's very difficult and challenging to have an Asian kind of person as a CG, and I wanted to really do my best this
英語
time.
で喋って日本語で喋れないと
You know, it has to be someone who could speak native English and also speak Japanese.
狙ってたんですよ
I
ね。
always thought about Shirley as casting, but I didn't know her address.
菊池凛子さん
So I knew Rinko Kikuchi, my friend, so
メール送って
I kind of mailed her saying, hey,
彼女のアドレス
I need her address. And she told me.
凛子さんは私には役はないの
And Rinko was like, you're not asking me? You know, but never mind. I wanted to just, contact Shirley.
Well, it worked out. You're incredible. We're going to see some scenes, I know, today. Great. Troy, you have a long history with Mr. Kojima across multiple franchises, and Higgs is back in DS2. But you obviously started working collaborating with him on Metal Gear, and now it's this. Tell us a bit about returning to the role of Higgs 5 years later. How does it feel?
It's a weird thing to think about. It's been 5 years. First of all, whenever you have a new project, it's new idea. No matter how experienced you are, it's always a little scary to come up with something new. You guys have been so incredibly supportive. In 5 years, we've watched this community grow to such an amazing level and with such voracious support for this story, for this character, for all of the characters. And so to come back to this 5 years later, after seeing, I gotta say, Higgs cosplay is like next level, y'all. And it is always cool every time. So now I can see
I just like people dressing up as me.
how much these characters, and especially the story that we've tried to tell and the message that we've tried to communicate with this game, how much that's resonated with you guys. So to come in 5 years later and go, okay, now let's take it up higher. We all rose to that challenge, and I think that we did a very good job at that with multiplayer.
I would agree. Woodkid at South by Southwest, it was revealed your collaboration with Hideo. And tonight we'll talk a lot about that because it's a very deep collaboration that you had across the score and soundtrack, and we'll hear some of your incredible work tonight. But tell me, how did this collaboration begin with Hideo?
Hideo called me on what director's cut, the first episode, first installment, and he wanted to use two songs from my second record. And it was of course an honor because I grew up with the music, so it's just like a dream coming true. And I think just during the pandemic, he called me like, if you want to come and work differently now at writing music, and that's how we started. Just we went to lockdown, and right after lockdown, I think listening to what the artists were doing, so it started.
Yeah, I know you spent a fair amount of time actually in the KJP office, and this was a different level of collaboration for you, Hideo, I think, as a musician. Tell us a bit about that.
僕の
Well,
office
I have my little office, and then there's a meeting space right next to it. So I said, this is Yoan's room. And he comes early in the morning and he goes late at night. And every time I go to the bathroom, I kind of stop by and say, hey, what's your new song? And he made me listen to and I also did like the training with him together, like stretch in the morning with my trainer. So it was really strange relationship. He was there for like a long time.
I wasn't abducted. There was nothing weird. It was consensual.
But I think, your games always have music as a key through line, and it feels like for this one, the songs you did not really have an emotional connection to the story, right? And there were themes and emotions that you were trying to convey, not only through the lyrics, but through the music and tone. So I'm sure that was part of your storytelling otherwise, right?
音楽は、作品ね、映画もそう。
Well, same as movies, but with music, it's like, I don't know, maybe 80% is like important. Music is important, like sound effect as well. Like music, sound effects.
全くなくても、
And there could be like a total silence, and that could be a sound effect as well.
でコントローラーがあって、
Again, you have a controller, you have a monitor in front of you, a TV, and you just have a music or sound effect coming in, TV. You don't have any temperature, you can't taste anything, but if you have only sound effects and music, you get more immersive,
感情を
and it also kind of affects your emotion through music. You might not need a dialogue sometimes, you have like a happy song or a sad song where it really evokes your emotions. So I think music is in that way very important.
Yeah, that's the most important part of the first game. Did a really good job with that in DS1.
All right, well, we've got much more to talk about, but I think you guys are here also to see some footage that's never been shown before of Death Stranding 2. And before we get to the gameplay demo, Hideo has prepared a couple of clips from the game that he wants to showcase for you. So first of all, we're going to look at Tomorrow, played by Elle Fanning, and Rainey, played by Shirley, in-game. Do you want to tell us anything about what we're about to see, Hideo?
Well, I already showed this at Tokyo Game Show, but today I wanted to show the English version of it. Tomorrow and Rainey's relationship, you'll get it in the English dialogue.
Great. Okay, here's the first look.
Here we go.
Thank you. In the place where I came from, no one gave birth to babies. They just stayed inside their mother's bellies. Well, in our world, babies are born and grow up to be adults. Or at least they're supposed to.
It's only natural that Tomorrow
Nothing seems to fit. Cause raindrops are falling on my head, they keep falling. So I just did me some talking to the sun. Oh, it was terrible. I thought it was pretty good, actually.
So you'll be a mother who gives birth to your baby.
Mm-hmm. And I just can't wait. Talk about terrible, Sam. For a dog, you've never called.
Oh, I'm gonna love the puppet. I'm gonna love the puppet so much.
Well, let's talk a bit more about the relationship between Tomorrow and Rainy. Hideo, what can you tell us about what we should take away from that scene about their relationship?
サムが旅をして、
Well, Sam is
マゼラン号というのが
traveling,
出てくるんですけ
and
ど、
you have this Magellan following you.
仲間をどんどん呼ぶ、
And in the Magellan, you kind of
仲間を
group
入れていくんですけど、
your members onto the
ト
Magellan.
モローもレイにもちょっと
And tomorrow
離れてある。
and Rainy,
過去にいろいろ
of course, has special abilities, but they were
フラジャイルの方ですけど、
even fragile. They were like very lonely, so they come
距
in
離を縮めていく。
and you're closely, slowly connecting with them as well, all of them. So Sam,
DS1 はたった一
in
人で
DS1, he
つないでましたけど、
connected the world just
今回
alone.
は
But this
通
time,
信圏内であ
you
ればマ
have
ゼラン号を呼べる。
you could summon the Magellan once you connect the chiral network, so you could go back, and they will always be
彼
there
女たち
for
は
you.
家ですね。
So to Sam, it's almost like a home.
彼女たちの
So you could see the progression of how they grow inside, as a team in the Magellan. So that's my goal.
Shirley, we heard you singing there, I think, right? That was your voice?
Yeah.
What was it like recording that scene, but also getting to sing?
Well, we sang. I think we shot that scene. Was there not? Yeah, we shot that scene as well. But in addition, there was ADR, and I'm doing the voice for both English and Japanese, and I don't sing usually. So I think I was nervous the most to shoot this scene because it's like completely silent in the ADR room and no voice back. But it was a fun scene.
Well, you sound great.
Thank
You should
you.
sing some more. Absolutely. Troy, we know that you sing, and you sing damn good. We heard your voice for the first time, I think, at the DS2 reveal trailer at TGA. We heard you doing it previously. So, do we expect some Higgs singing in this game?
If he lets me, absolutely. If you
Hideo?
don't know, like got my start. I thought I was gonna make my dent in the world as a musician, and life went no. And instead, I've got this really cool other path for you to follow, and I'm grateful for that. And one of the things that I love most about working with Hideo is the fact that he looks at who we are as people, and he infuses that into the character. And that is something that is such an honor, and I don't say that lightly, because it's so much fun just for someone to go, hey, I want you to sing, or I want you to create your music in this thing that you've always been passionate for. I'm going to make you do something you're not comfortable doing, but that becomes a part of the character. And so I'm grateful. He gave me a chance to sing. I did my best. I hope you guys like it, because definitely, as you've seen, the music, the bar for the music in this game is super high. So I'm just happy to try and vault over it.
ね、
Well,
ヒックスは最初
Higgs
ギター持ってなかったんですよ。
didn't have a guitar at
コロ
first.
ナの時に、
And
まあ
during
世界中がつながってる時に、
When I was, everyone was feeling low, I was watching maybe YouTube, and I saw Troy's channel, and he was singing with a guitar, and I was really touched. I knew he could sing, but I thought, wait,
すぐ信じ
he
て
could sing really good. So I talked to
ギターを
Yoji
デザインして
to
て
say, hey, can you design a guitar for Higgs?
あんまり
I design a guitar?
ちょっとネタバレ
So
になるとあれ
I don't want to say so much to spoil things,
これずっと歌ってますね。
but Troy is just constantly singing in the game.
期待してください。
So don't worry.
Lots of Troy
Can I
music.
tell one more story?
Yeah,
Just
go
one
for
more
it.
quick story. This also speaks to how open he is to what we do. So you guys have seen this part. The first thing you ever see is bass comes in, and he goes, same as it ever was. That was a rehearsal, because when I hear the line, same as it ever was, I automatically think talking heads. You know what I'm talking about, right? So I do that thinking there's no way they're going to keep that. Someone from legal's going to go, you crazy? And he goes, that's it. So that was the first time when I got to sing in Death Stranding 2.
Well, having played the game, I know there's a lot more Troy coming. Woodkid, we heard your To the Wild, which is an incredible song. We heard your voice on that. Beautiful, amazing, emotional piece of music on the trailer at South by Southwest. It's also available as a single. Tell us about the collaboration with Hideo. You've done over a dozen different tracks with him, some vocals, some instrumental. Tell us about how you approach collaborating with him for the music.
With a lot of respect, first of all, for his work and for the work of Ludwig and Loro and just the path that's been written on the first game. So I was very humbled, and it's all about making procedural music. So it's a bit different in this game because it's not just like taking some pop songs, putting them in the game. This time we tried to engineer songs that were completely procedurally created by the engine. So it is procedural music. It is music that evolves based on the gameplay's actions, on the gameplay sequences, and it is so different from the game. It's just a very nerdy approach of music. So I have to reverse engineer the tracks and really build them through musical theory and almost building your own samplers just so that the harmony can be built based on the actions. So it's fascinating. It's an amazing process and very grateful. I learned so much in the process.
For a song like To the Wilder, does Hideo give you sort of a theme that he wants, an emotional, feeling that he wants you to bring to life in music, or how do you collaborate on that, the lyrics?
Yeah, Hideo came in the office with just the idea of making a song first. That would be like a lead single for the game, but it came with like the script and I had this pile of paper and sort of like digest, and then the only thing that came in my mind was the idea of wilderness and the wilder was something that came really quickly. I remember we had a demo and just like coming starting to the wilder, and the to the wilder came. It was just like in the very early on there was some random lyrics that I wrote. It was like, yeah, that I like. And then I built all around this idea of what it is to be wild, and not just as a landscape, but also as like what it is to be wild in person.
いろんなキャラクターのテーマをヨアに書いてもら
And
って
also Yoan created a lot of themes for each character.
早い時期に
And
が出来上がり
the
そ
rough
れからも
version,
一緒に聞きましたし
he sent to me, he made it very quickly, so I listened to Shorty as well with her
生
character.
ストラクチャーの時に
So during the performance
演技
character,
のシーンとかは
there was this rainy scene that we had to shoot
演
with
技の
Shorty.
テーマを流しながら
We
撮影を
kind of put that music on the set, on that timing, the rainy theme, so that she could act according to it. So we did that too.
その時も音楽
So
を
even during shooting, I kind of used his, draft songs to kind of evoke the emotions.
We're going to hear much more about the soundtrack a little bit later. But I know you have something else to share with us as well, Hideo, right?
まあエルさん
Yes,
の役なんですけど
it's tomorrow's
結構謎な存在
Elsie,
まあ彼女も
and she's a mystery character,
特殊能力
but she has special abilities,
実は
and
猛烈にアクションをする
she's actually really
けど
actions and moves. So I thought I'd bring in that scene. Don't be too surprised watching
This
how
is-
she actions.
This is when the event starts to get crazy. Wait until you guys see this scene. Let's check this out. Tomorrow.
Ooh, I'm excited, Jeff. He just loves his feet, Hideo. The fuck is this? Oh my god. Don't shoot her, Sam! Watch it with the gun. She took him straight to hell!
Come on, right? Crazy game. Well, now you can see some of what tomorrow can really do in the full game. Hideo, give us a little bit of context. You don't even want to spoil much, but what are we seeing there about tomorrow's ability?
サブのすごいちょっと問題あるんですけど、
Well, it's a little problem. She's stronger than Sam.
まあタールが出るんですけど、
Well, she has stars coming out from her
ター
body,
ル進める
and that, precedes the time, right? When something touches.
それぐらい
So I think that's the only secret I could tell you right now.
In that scene also, we talked about your collaboration with Woodkid. Woodkid, I believe that's some of your music that we're seeing there, right? As
あ
well?
の曲もヨアン
Yes, it's Yoan's song. Yeah.
Tell us a bit about what can you tell us about that.
Yeah, it's a song called Tomorrow. And
Where'd you get the name?
Worked hard on that title.
I remember seeing that scene and being like blown away by the strangeness of it, and I thought that we had to make a song that was completely deconstructed because there was some kind of craziness in it that had to be like to do music. So it's this kind of industrial breakcore that is fully randomized by the process of composing it. You have the engine and it's randomized, and like composing it with like tools that have to be randomized the music. So it is so random. It's hopefully in a good way, but it's like it's just breaks over breaks and loops and breaks and breaks and crazy. And I remember you always pushing like more crazy, more crazy. So it's like we had a lot of fun editing that.
It's
that
very,
scene.
yeah, very interesting, amazing scene. Surely that's another side of tomorrow. Is Rainey jealous of her abilities?
Yeah, I mean, how cool is that scene? I remember when I first even watched them rehearsing it with like this strange, I don't even know what you call like this equipment that can do these kinds of moves. I was so jealous. It was so cool.
Troy, we don't have a Higgs scene today, unfortunately.
I
Save it.
sent you one and you wouldn't play it.
Too many spoilers, Hideo said.
Too many spoilers.
But Higgs obviously. What can you tell us about Higgs in this game? What will Hideo let you?
I mean, dude, we went talking about going nuts and crazy. I thought we went crazy the first time. Nope. I will say this. Get used. We're just gonna say no spoilers because we want you to play the game. We're not gonna show you everything right now. But what I can tell you are there are scenes that I'm really proud of. I mean, I'm proud of the game, but like when you step on it, it's easy to go, okay, I know what this is like. I know how to do this. And every scene was something I was like, I don't know if I can do this, man. And there's some there's some great story that we get to really unpack, some parts of Higgs that we get to unpack in this, and I'm grateful that we did. I'm grateful that we didn't leave everything on a bare square the first game, that there is more to explore with Higgs in this. Not just my character, but everybody. Leia Sadu, oh my god, in this game. We haven't even talked about her yet. You guys don't even know what you're in for. So I'm grateful that there's no shortage of ideas when it comes to Halo and the vision of this, but also like that we as performers get the opportunity to try to execute that. And obviously we want to live up to the vision, we want to live up to our own expectation, but now, just like you said, in 5 years, second game, the bar is higher. More than anything, what everybody that stepped foot on that stage or into the office wants us to do is give you guys the experiences that you're not even expecting yet. And we blow past those expectations. That's what we want to do. Yeah.
今日はヒックス持
Well,
ってきてないんですけど、
today I don't have hit scenes, sorry.
DS1 やった人は分か
But
るんですけど、
how many played
すごいほど戦ってますけど、
DS1? Remember you battled so much with
今回
Higgs.
はその3倍ぐらい
This time,
出てきますんで、
I'm gonna make you battle 3 times more.
ヒックス嫌いになるぐらい
And you're gonna
まだ来んのか
you're gonna go like Higgs again, you know.
で、最後にちょっと泣けるかも。
But at the end, you might try again.
Hope he's going to make it. All right. Well, we've seen a couple of scenes. I know everyone's very eager to get to the next part of the show because I understand we're going to show a live demo of DS2, right?
はい、もうすぐ発売なんで、これは
Well, it's going to be
ま
released
ずオー
soon,
プニングを
but I
見
wanted
て
to
いただき
show
ます。
you the real opening part of the game.
で、DS1 のオープニングちょっと重ねてしてます。
I've kind of overlapped with the DS1 opening as well, deliberately.
もう一個は
And one more game scene is,
出てくる。
well, it's the Neo scene.
Fantastic. Yeah, we're going to see multiple sequences from the game, and we're very mindful of not spoiling anything for people that are going to see it. But yeah, I know we're going to start out with live playthrough of the game. As Hideo said, you're going to see the literal opening kind of 5 minutes of the game, and it's going to be played live by a member of the KJP team, Yoshike, who's backstage right now, or he's actually come out here right now. You can meet him. And he's going to play it on a PlayStation 5 Pro for you today. Here's Yoshike. Came all the way from Tokyo to play the game. He's a
昨日も練習したんですけど、
Yesterday he was
あま
practicing,
りに緊張してお腹を壊した
and he was so nervous yesterday. He had a bad stomach yesterday. He's okay today.
さっきリハでちょっと失敗したん
But we did a
で、ゲ
rehearsal,
ームオーバーになったらごめんなさいね。
and he kind of made a mistake at the rehearsal. So if he goes game over, I'm sorry. I'll apologize in advance.
And backstage, he's literally for the past 2 hours been playing again and again and again and again because he's so nervous about it. But the opening, obviously, you'll see the battle scenes get a little more intense. But yeah, we're going to show you the first sort of 5 minutes of the game. You'll hear some music from Woodkid. And anything you want to do to set this up, Hideo?
はい。
Yeah, let's show it.
Okay, so we're going to look at the beginning of Death Stranding 2 for the first time.
Oh, opening scene.
And remember, this is all real-time in-engine on PS5 Pro.
I've always loved Hades. Cookies and meat and lighting across rivers, mountains, and endless deserts. They come to deliver simple promises. The glimpse of a life you've never known. Then I realized my full connection to the outside world. And I know they'll be back again today.
God, this looks amazing. The hell are those things? Well, she's on the beach, so.
Now, I'm sure, Hideo, people are wondering, we're seeing some of the names from DS1 here in the opening credits. What can you tell us about that?
Sorry for the cheering, but we have like flashback scenes and also like from DS1 scene, an explanation for the DS1 scenes in the game. So they're appearing in that part.
Okay, sure.
So we're already in the game. This is in the border of Mexico and UCA. So it's 11 months after the ending of DS1. So you see Sam here, and he's just living on himself, delivering. And Lou, 11 months old, is actually delivering with Sam. So this is a tutorial stage. So I want people to learn the camera controls or the basic controls, the basic ones. So this is already...
God, that looks amazing.
And okay, we're gonna change the camera a little bit.
Open world.
And we could maybe zoom it, and then, yep. So this is the real first part, the tutorial. All right, let's change the camera here. And that's the goal. It's Sam's hideout. So the first mission is to go back to your hideout. That's a simple mission. So it's an open world game, so you could go anywhere. And I want people to, learn the controls. You could go anywhere. So let's move on. So listen carefully here. When you run, you hear the drum rolls, right? You stop. No drums. So the music arrangement changes. It's a Yoan's Woodkid song, but it will change according to players' actions. So even it also changes according to which route you take. So he's on top of the hill. You hear the melody. You have the rhythm coming in. And then, okay, let's go sidetrack a little bit. So the rhythm and the melody goes away. And you're going to slowly start to hear the strings and the piano. So this is the same song, but the soundtrack will differ according to how you play, to each player.
You're guided by
So,
music.
yes. So I have to say thank you, Woodkid, because this was such a difficult job. It's almost like autoplay, right? Auto music. So you could go anywhere here. Oh, there's a chiral creatures. But we could go into them, but let's avoid them for now. They won't attack you unless you attack them, so you could just move away using the sensors. It's the same. The red places are slippery areas. So you could climb quite steep hills. You don't have so much equipment at this stage, but you could still go. All right, let's go back top on the mountains. And you'll hear the rhythm and the melody coming back in, the chorus. And also, let's move on. And the camera changes at sometimes. I call it like the Peter Jackson camera.
God,
And
this
if you
is.
don't like this, you could hit the button and the camera will switch back. And I also, when it's during this camera, you won't fall. So I kind of, program that you won't fall, but.
God, that.
You need to balance. It's not as easy as you see. And you could go anywhere, right? And you have to kind of learn the balancing so you won't fall. You don't want to fall. And also this time, the map changes real time. Because you have natural disasters like earthquakes, floods, forest fires. So I'm going to show you a little bit of the earthquake. Yeah, there's a small one coming. And this is a small one to predict the bigger one, but you need to keep balance not to fall off. All right, let's go a little further. But then a big one's going to come. You have to really stand still and balance. Otherwise, you fall.
Oh, that's cool, man.
だと雪崩に
Now, you could imagine if this was a snowy mountains, you get like avalanches.
なんで地形が変わるのでちょっ
So,
と大変な
as you can see, the map changed. Now you can't go there anymore.
ルーちゃんが地震で泣いて
And
る
Lou is starting to cry because was scared. So let's
コン
soothe
トロー
Lou.
ラーを上げて
Okay, let's see the movement of the controller here, as you can see,
はい
and you could soothe Lou,
顔を見てもいいですよ顔を
or you could close up. You could see the close up of Lou's face, and
はいルーちゃん泣いてますけど
we'll stop crying. But okay, we're soothing.
ルーちゃん機嫌直った
Okay, Lou is now happy.
Happy.
Yeah, yeah, smiling.
よかったですね
All right, let's put it back.
はいルーちゃんのことを心配しながらも
So you have to take care of
で
Lou
ここから
too.
結構まだ長いので
Alright.
ちょっとこうして
We're gonna cut here because it's gonna have a long distance, but that's the beginning.
What'd you guys think of
That's
that?
pretty cool. I can't wait, man. That did not help my anticipation.
See the world, the music, and all that come together in such a beautiful way. Today. Well, we also now want to show some other gameplay moments from the game. We're going to skip a little bit ahead, right? And show another gameplay
そうです
moment.
まあ配達のゲームなんで
Yeah, it's a delivery game,
配達出したいんですけど
but I want to show the delivery process. But I think you'll be bored watching delivery. Of course, playing is fun, but watching is
ちょっと
different.
戦闘
So I brought in like a action scene.
前回クリフっていうのは出て
So you remember Cliff, played by Matt in Death Stranding 1.
重ねてます
So I have a little bit character that resembles that.
空間に
So Sam goes into this unknown
で
world,
のゲームプレイ
and it's a gameplay on that area.
そうなので
So it's a battle scene.
失敗する
So I hope Mr. Yoshiko will fumble this
応援
one.
してください
Hope you could cheer for him back there. He's playing. He's been practicing this.
All right. Well, it sounds like he's
Action scene.
So let's take a look at this battle sequence from Death Stranding 2. Real live gameplay.
これ
Oh,
So
まあ
this is
前は
wow.
remember the last time was different wars, but this time it's different natural disasters. So this is representing the fire. So you have like fireworks and things like that. But you see, it looks beautiful, but it's dangerous.
みたいなのを吹きってどんどん
And there'll be like lavas flying around.
っていうその
And you see like
まあ
this
ゴースト
ghost, we call it remains. You see some ghosts walking by as well.
どんどん火災が広がる
So yes, the fire starts to spread.
ドールマンですよね
And Dolman, as a psychic, will speak to you too. So there's this fireworks still going on,
どんどん噴石が
and all these lavas falling at you.
クジラなんですけど
Well, actually, the lavas is just part of the whales, but anyways.
で
Sure.
ミールさんの
And you see the warriors, we call it,
来ました
who is guarding Neo, comes out.
右に通路がありまし
So
て
you could go to the right
けど
and
戦
sneak,
闘じゃなくて
but you won't battle.
火災なんですけど
So this
皆さん
time,
戦闘が見たいと思う
I know everyone wants to see battle, right? So we're gonna go through the middle this time.
まあオーストラリアなんで
And since this is Australia, I'm gonna use a blood boomerang, right?
サムの血が入ったやつ
So Sam's blood is in
ちょっ
there.
と見にくいです
So okay, it's a little hard to see, but I think he's aiming.
これは失敗しないでくだ
I think he won't make a mistake here.
さいあ、いました
Yeah, good hit.
まあブーメラン戻ってくるんです
The boomerang comes back.
戦いたくない人は別の道行ってください
But if you're not good at battling, you could actually sneak away as well. You could always have that option.
Oh.
All right, the boomerang came back.
はいいなくなりました
All right,
ど
we
ん
got.
どん火災が広がって
All right, the
いく
fire's starting to spread.
噴石が来ます
Yes, all these things flying around.
でタールキャノンっていう
So we use something called the
ちょ
tar
っと重たい
cannon.
んですけど
It's a little heavy equipment,
消せます
but you could distinguish the fire.
山火事もこれで消せ
You
ます
could even put out forest
皆
fires
さん持っ
with
てくる
this.
重たいんですよこれ
But it's very heavy, so you have to, think about when you're carrying this.
それで火を消すことができる
And you could,
あ見つかりましたね
oh, they find you now.
で
The warriors found you.
タールキャノンで
But this
倒
tar
し
cannon is actually usable as a weapon, so you could shoot the warriors too.
倒しましたね、はい、
Yep, we got him.
ちょっと火を消してもらって
All right, we're gonna take out the fire.
いいんですけど消さなくても
Well, of course you could take any route, but let's go through the middle.
はいまあ結構重いんで
And it's a very heavy equipment, so it's a little slow.
噴石来ましたあ危ない危ない
Yep, watch out.
でこっから結構長い
Okay, from here it takes a little while, so I'm gonna skip.
この後もウォリアーズがいっぱい
So
出てきます
there'll be more warriors coming up.
Yes.
まあ吉田君今まで大丈夫
And I think Yoshike did a good job, yeah?
Yes.
この後
All right. We're gonna skip to the next scene for the battle,
ニールが待ってます
Battle
where
of Neil.
Neil is waiting,
えー
and the warriors, 4 warriors, are waiting.
ここはこれ結構難しいんで
This is a difficult part,
祈ってください
so could you pray for Yoshike-san, please?
And one thing we should say, Hideo, is this is from pretty early in the game still, right?
そうですそうです
Yes, it's from.
まあクリスも何回か遭遇
Well,
し
you
ま
met
したけど
Cliff a couple of times, but Neil the same. You go numerous times to this world,
なんでまあ今
and
回は
it's the natural disaster. This time it's fire, as I said. It could be like the earthquake or the flood, kind of. So you go to that world.
Incredible. All right, well, let's take a look now at this the continuation of this sequence, battling Neil.
サムはまあちょ
So
っとメガネとか
Sam
いろいろ
has a lot of equipment. So we're going to show you a little equipment as well. Like, okay, let's wear a cap.
まあいっぱい帽子はあるんですけ
So
ど
we have so many caps, but this time
帽子を後ろ向けに
you
かぶれます
could reverse the cap when you wear it. Norman does this. So you could kind of wear it reverse. Great improvement. Also the backpack. You see the back plate, which protects you, or the rotor storage and grenade pouch, and also pyro anti-gravity device.
あれ僕いつも3つぐらい
I always put that 3 so that, helps my, I could put a lot of weight on my backpack. But okay, this is the, of course you could change the colors too. But so this is the equipment this time. We have a lot of things on our back. Let's battle Neil.
All right, let's see Neil in battle here. Ah, that's where this scene is from. That's just Snake. No matter what he says, that's just Snake.
Okay, we're gonna confront the warriors of Neil.
ちょっとステルスで行ってみましょうか
So let's do a little stealthy first.
まあニールを倒せばいいんですけど
Well, we're just trying to defeat Neil, but
今ピン打ちました
we want to get the warriors too.
ウォリアーズ
So we'll find one warrior
そして
and we're sneaking behind.
ロープで
And we got him with the rope.
はい倒しましたね
Yep. We got one warrior.
ウォリアーズ1人倒してます
Yep.
あ
Alright.
そうニールが
Oh wait, we see Neil right
気
there.
づかれてないんで
And Neil's like looking away. So let's use an assault rifle.
あでも見つかりました
Oh, wait.
ワープしました
He warped out.
大丈夫かな、はい
Alright. We gotta find him again.
ウォリアーズ首がなくなると突進する
Yeah, you need to kind of do a headshot to the warriors to defeat them.
That's pretty cool.
Well, he's doing good.
あちょっと逃げられました
Wait, I think he warped
タワーの上に
up at the tower.
で ウォリアーズも、
Yeah, and with warriors as well.
まあどっから行ってもいいんですけど、
Well, okay, where should we go? You could go anywhere, so
まあ花火の湯と出てるとやられます。
yeah, don't be too obsessed with the fireworks. You gotta find a route.
あ、上にいますね。
Okay, I think they're there.
あ、グレネード。
So we'll use a grenade.
つけようとところですか。はい。あ、はいはい。
Oh, that's a nice shot.
ちょっとせこい戦い方ですよね。
Yeah, this is not really cool, right? But it's okay.
あ、ちょっとやばいかもしれない。
Wait a minute. They kind of found him.
あ
Oh my god.
Uh-oh.
ちょっと手こじってますね。
All right,
やばいやばい。
let's change weapons.
あ、やばいね。お
Oh, that was close.
ニールを。
We need to get Neil though.
やばいやばい。
Well, be careful.
やばい。あ、
Oh,
クリプトビュース。これやばいですね。
Cryptobite. Yeah, we need to take Cryptobite. Sorry for the life.
Mamma mia.
あ、やばい。
Well, you're in trouble.
あ、しゃ。
All right, good. I think we got him.
逃げられましたんで、
Well, I think we got him.
屋上に逃げました。
And maybe he went somewhere. Oh, he went to the rooftop.
はい。ちょっと苦戦してますね。
Well, Yoshiki is struggling.
AI なんでどこ行くかわからへん。
Because it's, AI, I don't know where they're gonna go.
まあタワーの上なんでちょっと
Probably
なんと思います。
up the tower, so we're gonna go find him.
お、ショットガン。
Whoa, okay, we found a shotgun.
接近戦ですね。
All right, we're gonna go close combat.
ちょっと荷物強いすぎですけど。
Yeah, and maybe too much package on our back.
で、まあサム声を出せるんで、
And Sam could also kind of
寄せたりもでき
make noises verbally, so to distract, the warriors or whoever.
呼んでますけど、聞こえ
And you could kind of call them. I think they're not hearing Sam yet, but let's try to call them so they'll come right at Sam.
あ、いやいや。はい、ショットガン、はい。
Oh, that's a nice shot.
あ、ちょっと上から行きます。
Yeah, they're probably from above. Let's go above.
あ、スモークを焚いて、
We'll also might use a smoke grenade.
あー、やばいやばい。やばいですね、これ。
Oh, so close.
Oh no. Oh. Uh-oh.
よっしゃ。
Well, that was good. We got him.
Yes. Yoshige.
あ
Oh,
ー、
and Neil's right there, so we need to get Neil.
スモーク焚くとこっちも見えないんで、
Well, the thing about smoke grenade is they can't see you, but we can't see them too.
で、逃げました。
All right, I think we got him.
で、今度はどうするんですか？
What are we gonna do? What are you doing?
あ、これグレネードピストルという。
It's called a grenade pistol.
ハンドガンを入れ
So
る
it's
ホルスターがあるんで、
like a handgun. So you don't have to package it. You could put it in your holster. So it's really good.
Oh.
A small
ちょ
gun.
っとせこい戦いが。
Yeah, it's
Nice.
yeah,
ちょっとせこいですね。
yeah. It's a little cheating in a way. I mean, like not cool. It's not like how you really want to battle, but anyways. Oh no.
Oh.
あ、まあ近づくんですね。
All right, we're gonna go different area.
Oh yeah.
Yep, I think we got him. Okay, we'll change the shotgun.
ジャンプ。あ、いたいた。はい。
There he is. We're getting him.
また。
Oh, he kind of warped out.
で、
All right, where do we head now?
の方に、オドラデグで方向わかります。
And you can actually check the Older deck to see where he is or he warped to. So we're going to go in that direction.
ちょっと気をつけていきましょうね。
All right, I think we know where he is.
はい。ピンを。
Probably in the graveyard area.
まあもうニールしかいないと思うんで。
And it's only now Neo. It's a face-off with the...
まだ見つかってない。
Oh, there he is.
かわいそう。
Yeah, we could pour Neo. Oh, he warped away.
This is so cool.
あ、いたいた。
Snake!
Yes, we got him.
ちょっと危なかったですね。
Oh, that was a close call.
Take it back to the ship.
はい、ちょっとここまで。
Okay, up to here.
No more. What'd you guys think of that?
That was really cool. Glad I watched this.
I know it's never easy for a creator after spending so many years building a game to finally just show the raw gameplay like that so it could way in front of the audience on live stream. So thank you for doing that today. I think it's a great sense of the gameplay. So that's cool.
まあちょっと注意事項。
Well, one note.
配達のゲームなんで。
It's a delivery game, okay? Don't forget that.
今回はまあ
But this time,
戦いたくない人は迂回。
people could avoid battles if you want. Or you could do stealth play if you want. Or I put in a lot of weapons and things like that in the game as well. So, if you want to battle, we could. But the game is about to connect the world, right? So don't forget that meaning.
Well, I do think you have a great balance in it because there's more action, but the deliveries are so beautiful and so incredible. And some of the missions when you guys get into it. So let me ask you guys, having now seen the game demo, probably for the first time too, Shioli, what do you think of what Mr. Kojima has in his head here?
Yeah, it's my first time seeing like the actual gameplay. It's so awesome. I don't know, I'm not really good at games myself, but I'll definitely have a friend come over and help me play it.
Yoshike, it's available. You can pop over. Now, Troy, you've done a lot of games. You've worked on a lot of games, development of games. You obviously know what they do PS1. What's your reaction to seeing that?
This is my favorite part because as much fun as it is making the game, being on the set, and I have to hand it to him. Here, there's a really good job of like, there's a lot of materials on set when we're working. There's big poster boards, and there's a lot of careful diligence that goes into each shot, and so there's a lot of information that we have. With that said, they don't look like that. We're a bunch of goofballs in performance capture suits with cameras hanging off our head in a big gray room. We're idiots being insane. And it's, yes, when I co-starred. Nolan North here, everybody. But the best part is every time, and it never gets old. And especially in this game, it's like, oh, that's what it looks like. And it's always better than the movie in my head. So I love that we got to see this for the first time with you guys, and I know it's just a taste of what's to come. I'm just more like, can I get it in my hands right now? Because that's how I feel.
Not long. Woodkid, we've seen some of the quieter moments that you've been a part of in the game. This is obviously much more action-packed moment. When you were working with him, were you exposed to some of these moments to help inspire the music?
Yeah, all the time. It's the first time I see that sequence. It's so dope. So, yeah, I've been fed these kind of things, but like Hideo loves to talk in percentage, so he'll show you something will be like 20% done or like 30% done. I've seen some of these things like 20, 30, 40% done, but now it's like it's really amazing to see even the stealth thing, everything that we want to play. And you might think that he's showing us everything tonight, and he's seen nothing.
I would agree. Yes. There is so much to this game. Like I said, that's an early sequence from the game, and I've only played, I think it's like maybe half the game. It's like I can't wait to see the rest of it. And we all won't have to wait long. Obviously, Death Stranding 2 on the Beach is coming out on June 26th, so later this month, which is very, very special. Well, Hideo, we've seen our live demo. I wanted to ask you, is there anything else that you wanted to share with players today?
For Death Stranding, I want to talk about music a little bit more, right? So, since Yoan's here, Woodkid's here, I want to kind of make a little announcement about some music things.
Absolutely, yes. Woodkid, we've talked a lot about the music and your collaboration with Hideo. I understand you have some news to share with people about many of your songs that are coming together for a soundtrack album.
Yes, I mean we know the game's coming out like in June 26th, but you're gonna be able to like experience the work of Death Stranding a little before because we made a record, and it's here, it's this guy, and I'm so excited. So excited about it. It is a collection of songs that is an arbitrary contraction of the procedural developments in the game. It's usually hours and hours and hours of music, but we have to make it fit in 2 lineups. So yeah.
So digital album, and it's coming out when?
Oh, I think it might be just in pre-order now already.
Yeah.
Right now, actually. Are they pushing the button? Let's push the button. It's out for pre-order now, and it's out in a week. On
Yes.
June 13th.
So what's cool is the album is coming out June 13th ahead of the game. So if you want to get a little preview sonically of what you're going to get to experience in the game, next Friday, the Woodkid album will be out, and that has more than a dozen tracks, right?
Yeah, exactly. And it's there's some variations, and there's even a featuring by someone called Hideo Kojima in one of the songs.
Tell us more, Hideo, can you?
Yeah. It's nothing, really.
Okay.
It's not. It's amazing. It's my favorite track.
Well, we'll be listening next weekend. Speaking of the soundtrack, I think there's one more thing that you wanted to share with all of us about it, right?
Yes, all the songs are great. Super. But you have like To the Wilder on your streaming service, and you kind of see the album like grayed out, right? You could see the title, and I think some of you realized, but I wanted to show you a little kind of behind the scenes of that.
Right. Behind the scenes of To the Wild, that's what you said.
I recorded the whole version myself.
Yeah.
Single.
Yes.
We're gonna redo it all just you. Chorus verses.
Yes.
See where you put the most at ease.
Yeah. So far away, I'll reach you.
Beautiful.
To the wilder, to the wilder, to the wilder you.
God, she can sing. Pretty cool.
Well, that seems like a bit of a reveal. We know To the Wilder with Woodkid, but it looks like L is also doing a version of this.
エルさん、
Yes.
ティーンスピリット
I saw L's Teen Spirit,
サントラも
and I actually have the soundtrack.
エルさんに歌ってほしかったんで、
I wanted L to
まあ、
sing.
津田ワイダーができた時に
So when To the Wilder was made,
どう
I told Yoan, said, why don't we have L sing?
友達で、
But then Yoan said, no,
ステージで
she's my friend, and we sang together once, and it was such a coincidence.
ちょっとつなが
And I didn't know. I felt the connection there too.
歌っていただいて、
So that's why I had Elle sing the song with Yoan with it.
Yeah, Johan, I know you have a long relationship with L, right?
Yeah, I shot as a director. I shot Elle when she was 14, so I've known her for a long time. And 10 years ago, we sang on stage at the Metro Jazz Festival, and she has such an amazing voice. And on top of just giving so much to the interpretation of the song, she really changed the meaning of the lyrics by the interpretation. So I really, really love that version. And what you see here is just a snippet of just all the things we put together in that record, and also the original chorus that we recorded in Japan with that video. That was on my producer, but that was rock band and the soundtrack and the orchestra in Paris. So it's been all around the world, and it's a big moment for us, like seeing this song with Elle. So I'm so grateful. I wish she was here tonight so I could tell her how much I love her, and I'm grateful that she's on that record with her.
Can't wait to hear it. Is it the same lyrics? Is it different? What can you tell us about the song?
Well, you have to pre-order it, and you will know exactly what this version is like. There's a few versions of To the Wilder on that record.
Wow. Okay, we'll experience it hopefully next weekend. Very, very cool. Hideo, this track, is it something that is it just for the album, or will this be in the game too?
まあアルバム買っていただいて、
Well, I want everyone to pre-order.
まあ津田ワイルがすごいいい曲で、
To the Wilder is such a great song,
劇中いっぱいかかるんです
and of course it's played a lot in the
けど、
game.
かかる
But at one moment there's this time, it's like you're really emotional. You'll have all your liquids coming out from your body.
アルバム買ってください。
But first, you need to test it,
Sure.
so pre-order.
There's also a vinyl version. Made a beautiful limited vinyl with all the beautiful designs from the game, and it's also on pre-order now. And, like everything's like available to pre-order now.
And vinyl's coming a little bit later, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's great. The soundtrack, obviously, as we mentioned, will be out on June 13th, so this coming Friday, you'll get to experience the soundtrack, of course, the game on June 26th. Well, we're approaching the end of today's show. We don't want to spoil too much of the game for you guys before you play it. But I know today is just the beginning of really the first stop of the World Strand Tour. It's back, right?
はい。まあ26日発売ですけど、
Yes, 26th is the release date,
オーストラリア行
but
って
then afterwards I go to
東
Sydney.
京でイベントをやります。
The release date will be in Tokyo for an event, and then we'll go to Paris, London, and then after that go to parts of Asia.
ぐらいまでの間に
And I'm going to do this all throughout this year
回りますので、
to everywhere in the world. So 12 countries, I think, probably. And from November,
ツアーが始まりま
we'll have this Orchestra Death
す。
Stranding
い
tour.
ろんな国にまた
And of course, that goes all around the world, so I might go.
とかも
And maybe Yoan Woodkid participate in this. All other musicians will participate in this classic, orchestra tour too.
Yes, it's going to be a busy year for you, and I know you're in Sydney later this week. So it's so kind of you to come out and be a part of Summer Game Fest, show on Friday and today, and sharing some of the game with the world for the first time here. Well, before we conclude tonight's premiere, I want to go around to anyone who has any closing remarks on their thoughts on the chance to collaborate with Hideo and this game, starting with you, Woodkid.
Well, go play that game because it's quite an adventure. I want to thank Hideo for having me on board. I'm so grateful. I was so free to propose things, and I'm very grateful for that. I'm glad you connected with my darkness, connected with yours. And thank you for allowing me so much like CPU megabytes for the music, because it usually always comes last, and this time it came first, and so I had so much like CPU allowance for the music. So there's so much amazing things we're gonna see on that game. Thank you so much. Thank you, Hideo, very very much.
We did an incredible job, and it's you said true collaborator with Hideo on the music. Troy, you've done a lot of games. Does this one feel any different to you?
Yeah, man. If it doesn't, then I should get out of this business. It always feels weird to say something so personal in such a public format, but um, over a decade ago, you hired me for a job, and before you left, you said, or a while later, you came to me and you said, I'm working on a great role for a great game. And you make good on that promise, my friend. And you've not only done it once, but you've done it twice. And when you say you're going to make a great game, you deliver on that promise. So thank you for giving me a job, and thank you for having me back.
No, Hideo is one of the most loyal, upstanding guys out there, and I know he really values his collaboration with you, Troy, because he's done amazing things in the first game. And just wait until you guys see Higgs in DS2. It's pretty wild. Shioli, this was your first collaboration with Hideo, going from the outreach from him to ask to be in the game, doing the English and the Japanese voices. I know I've seen on Instagram you being in the studio and recording the Japanese voice. I know this is a big collaboration for you. Any final thoughts on what it was like to work with Hideo?
I don't even know where to begin. Every single process, as an actor, it was the first time to challenge everything, the shoot, ADR, but I think Hideo really understands what we go through as actors. Just talking about the music, we have little few things in our ear, and we just play your music, and just something small like that. We don't have a film set, but it really brings all the emotions out, and it's really rare that during like the ADR process, I had a few times where I was almost about to cry because just his storytelling and the music and everything when it comes together, I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Everything was beyond imagination. So, 本当にありがとうございます. I'm so proud to be a part of this. Thank you.
Rainey has some great moments as well in the game that you'll get to see when you play it. Well, we have one last special message from Elle. Let's take a look at that now.
Hi, it's Elfin. I hope you all enjoyed the Death Stranding 2 on the Beach game premiere. I can't wait for you to see tomorrow in action on the beach.
Fantastic. Thank you very much, Al. Well, before we wrap it up, we have to give the last word of this special celebration to the one and only Hideo Kojima.
ベストはつながりの
Death Stranding is about a game of connection.
2を作ろうとした時も
And
皆
when
さん
I
ですけど
tried to
コロナになって
create
大変な
two, everyone experienced the pandemic, right? Together, everyone was solitude
まあ
alone,
未来がどうなるか分からない
and people were worried what's going to happen to the
作
future.
らないといけない
But then I had to create PS2.
まあノーマンとか
And
レアさんとかトロイ
I
は
talked with
メンバー
Norman,
が作りまして
Leia, Troy supported me as well.
しおりさんと
And
か
the new members, Al, Shiori, and Yoan as well. We became connected for DS2, and now we're
つ
finished.
ながりを、表現するゲームであるんです
So the game is
つなが
about
りを体験する
connection, but
で
even development was all about
変な話
connection.
ですけど
So strange story, but
するためにつながりを立てて
when you try to create a connection game, I kind of follow my connection that I have. And I want you to feel that too.
いても
And not just
そ
us.
こを、リアルな体験をしましたので
Everyone had this real experience. And it's in there, what you experienced during the pandemic as well. And I wouldn't have made it with all of these people, including you. So I want to say thank you to everyone. Thank you. I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you, Hideo.
Thank you for all that you do, Hideo. I know we're all very excited to play Death Stranding 2. Thanks to you. Thanks to all our guests on stage. Thanks to Elle. Thanks to all of you for watching online, being here in person. Death Stranding 2 on the beach. Available for pre-order now. Launches exclusively on PlayStation 5 on June 26th. And you can check out PlayStation.com for more information on the game. In the meantime, to all of you in the audience and for those tuning in on the live stream, thank you so much for giving us your time watching this. We hope you enjoyed today's game premiere for Death Stranding 2 on the beach, PlayStation 5. Thank you all so much. Have a great night.
That was pretty cool. God, I can't wait to play this game. So that was Death Stranding 2 on the beach, special game premiere event. Thank you for joining me. It was fun to watch along with you guys. Yeah, the game comes out a little over a couple weeks here. And we'll be playing a full playthrough here on the channel, just like we did with Expedition 33. So expect some long streams and exploring and things like that, just like we did with that great French RPG. So, yeah, looking forward to that. We will be back live on the channel tomorrow night or Monday night, if you're watching this live, with some more Jaws. And then we'll be back with a bunch of stuff during the week here. Spoiler cast for Expedition 33, Final Fantasy VI, Game Ball Prime, talking about SGF, and then Trails in the Sky, and back with the News Hour next Sunday. So, thank you guys for joining me. It's been a fun SGF weekend, and I hope you see you next time. Bye!